Have you ever been hurt deeply by someone you trusted? Maybe they spoke harsh words, betrayed your trust, or caused you pain in ways you never expected. When this happens, our hearts fill with sadness, anger, and sometimes even a desire for revenge. But what if I told you that the best revenge is not what you think? What if the true way to heal and win is hidden in a power greater than anger? A power taught by Islam that changes your life completely. Today, we will explore a secret that many don't understand. How those who hurt you will come back asking for your forgiveness, but only after you respond with a special kind of revenge. This revenge is not about retaliation or causing harm. It is about rising above the pain, protecting your heart, and finding true peace through faith, patience, and wisdom. This topic is deeply important because it touches our daily lives. Hurt happens to everyone, but Islam teaches us a path that leads to true victory. A victory that not only silences your enemies, but also brings peace to your soul. You will learn how forgiveness, patience, and silent success become your strongest weapons. And through this journey, you will see how Allah's words guide us to the highest form of revenge. A revenge that transforms pain into power. Let's unlock the strength within you and discover the best revenge. One that will make those who hurt you wish they never did. 1. The pain of being hurt, Allah knows. There is a certain kind of pain that no one sees. It hides behind your eyes, buried deep inside your chest. This pain is not physical. It is the pain caused by people. It can come from someone close to you, a friend who betrayed your trust, a family member who broke your heart, a person who insulted you when you were already feeling weak. This kind of pain doesn't leave visible scars, but it sits heavy on the soul. You try to act strong, but inside you are quietly falling apart. The words they spoke keep repeating in your head. The way they treated you keeps playing like a scene you can't forget. You wonder why they did that to you, what you did wrong to deserve such treatment. In these dark moments, you may feel completely alone. You may even cry in secret, away from everyone else. You might think that no one in the world understands what you are going through. But here is the truth. Allah knows. He is fully aware of your pain, your silence, your sleepless nights, and your heavy heart. Even before you open your mouth to speak, He already knows what you are going to say. He knows how deeply you've been hurt. He knows the people who wronged you, and He knows how much you trusted them. Sometimes the hardest part of being hurt is not the pain itself. It's the feeling that no one sees how badly you're suffering. But Allah is always watching. Not for a second does He turn away. Not even for a blink of an eye. He knows how many times you've wanted to cry but held back the tears. He knows how many nights you stayed awake thinking about what they did. He knows how often you've wanted to give up, but didn't. And because He knows, you are never alone. This pain you feel is not wasted. It is not meaningless. Allah sees it all, and He has promised to reward the patient. You may not understand the reason behind what happened right now, but He knows the wisdom behind it. Sometimes He allows you to be hurt, not to break you, but to make you stronger. Sometimes He removes people from your life, not to punish you, but to protect you. You may not see it now, but every pain has a purpose. Every tear is counted. Every broken piece will be put back together, more beautiful than before. And in this journey of healing, do not be ashamed of your emotions. Cry if you need to. Pray with all your heart. Talk to Allah like a friend, like a healer, like the one who always listens. He is closer to you than anyone else. And when you call out to Him from your place of pain, He listens with love. Even if the whole world turns away from you, Allah stays. Even when people misunderstand you, Allah understands. He is not just aware of your pain. He is with you through it. The people who hurt you may never say sorry. They might act like nothing happened. They might continue living peacefully while you suffer. But remember, Allah is the best judge. His justice is perfect. They may escape your hands, but they can never escape His knowledge. He will deal with them in the way He knows is best. And you don't need to carry the weight of revenge. You don't need to hold on to anger. Let Allah handle it. You focus on healing, on growing, and on moving forward. And one day, you will look back and realize that the pain didn't destroy you. It shaped you. It made you more wise, more gentle, more powerful in faith. The same pain that once crushed you will become the reason you stand taller than ever before. That is the beauty of trusting Allah during hardship. He does not leave you empty. He fills you with strength, patience, and peace. 2. The best revenge in Islam is not what you think. When someone hurts you, it's natural to feel anger inside. Your heart might want to get back at them, to show them that you are not weak. Many people think revenge means causing pain back to the one who hurt you. They believe the best way to get even is by hurting the other person in return. But Islam teaches us something very different. The best revenge is not to fight fire with fire. It is not to return harm with harm. The best revenge is much higher, much nobler, and much more powerful. Revenge in Islam is not about breaking someone's heart or destroying their reputation. It is about rising above the pain and becoming a better person, even when they tried to bring you down. It is about forgiving, being patient, and showing kindness instead of hatred. It sounds strange to many because our natural feeling is to fight back. But Islam teaches us to respond in a way that wins both this life and the next. Think about this. When you forgive someone who hurt you deeply, you don't just free them. You free yourself first. Holding anger and bitterness is like carrying a heavy bag filled with stones. The more you carry, the more tired and hurt you become. But forgiveness lightens your load. It removes the weight from your shoulders and gives your heart peace. This peace is the real victory over those who wronged you. In Islam, forgiveness is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows that your faith is strong enough to trust Allah's justice and that you do not need to lower yourself to revenge. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to forgive those who hurt us because this is the way to reach Allah's mercy. He showed us through his own life that forgiveness leads to true success and honor. Imagine a river flowing peacefully, even when stones are thrown into it. The water does not stop or become angry. Instead, it keeps flowing smoothly, shining brighter. That is how your heart should be. Even when someone hurts you, let your heart flow with kindness, forgiveness, and patience. This is the best revenge that no one can ever defeat. Choosing this kind of revenge, through patience and forgiveness, is the hardest thing to do, but it brings the greatest strength. When you forgive someone, you don't only heal your heart, you also show the world your power. Your power lies not in harming others, but in controlling your anger and showing mercy. Many people live their whole lives trapped in anger and hate. But you, as a believer, are different. You are free. Free because you know that real power is in forgiveness. Real victory is in trusting Allah's plan. You know that no matter how much someone hurt you, Allah's mercy is bigger. His justice is perfect. So, you don't need to waste your energy on revenge that hurts your own soul. Instead, focus on your own growth. Work on becoming kinder, stronger, and more patient. Let your success be your answer to those who tried to break you. Show them that you can rise above their cruelty. That is the true revenge that makes you shine brighter than anyone else. It is the revenge that brings happiness, peace, and blessings to your life. When you follow this path, you become a light for others who are also hurting. Your story of forgiveness becomes an inspiration. You teach the world that kindness is the strongest weapon. You prove that in Islam, the best revenge is the one that brings peace to your heart and mercy to the world. So, remember this always. Revenge is not about hurting others. Revenge is about healing yourself, forgiving from the heart, and trusting Allah. When you do this, people who once hurt you will see your strength and regret their actions. But you will be above all that because your heart will be full of peace. 3. Forgiveness is a weapon of the strong. Many people think that forgiving someone who hurt you is a sign of weakness. They believe it means you are giving in or that you are letting the other person win. But this is far from the truth. Forgiveness is not for the weak. It is a powerful weapon that only the strong can use. It takes courage, faith, and inner strength to forgive when your heart is broken. Think about this for a moment. When someone hurts you deeply, your first reaction might be to fight back or hold a grudge. This is the easy path because anger feels like power. But anger also burns you from the inside. It traps you in a cage made of pain and hate. Forgiveness, on the other hand, frees you from that cage. It breaks the chains that hold you down. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting what happened. It does not mean that the hurt was not real or that the pain didn't matter. Forgiveness means you choose not to let that pain control your life anymore. You decide to let go of the bitterness and not carry it like a heavy burden. That choice requires a strong heart and a clear mind. Allah loves those who forgive. The Quran tells us that forgiving others is one of the best qualities a believer can have. When you forgive, you show trust in Allah's justice. You trust that He will handle the matter in the best way. You do not need to take revenge or cause harm because you believe Allah's plan is perfect. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, showed us forgiveness many times in his life. He forgave even those who hurt him badly. He did not hold grudges or seek revenge. Instead, he prayed for their guidance and mercy. This is the example for every believer. When you forgive, you follow the path of the best and strongest. Sometimes, forgiveness feels impossible. The pain feels too deep and the wound too fresh. But that is exactly when forgiveness becomes the strongest weapon you have. It is the choice to rise above your feelings and choose peace instead of war. It is the decision to be the better person, no matter how hard it is. When you forgive, you protect your heart from bitterness and hate. You keep your soul pure and free from negativity. Forgiveness heals wounds that no medicine can touch. It brings calm to the storm inside you. It opens your heart to love and mercy again. In this world, many look for weapons to fight their battles. But the best weapon is forgiveness. It is a shield that protects your heart and a sword that cuts through pain. When you forgive, you do not lose anything. You gain respect, peace, and the pleasure of Allah. So, when someone hurts you, remember that forgiveness is your greatest strength. It is the power to rise above pain and hate. It is the courage to let go and trust Allah's justice. Forgiveness is not easy, but it is the way to true freedom. 4. Silent success is loud revenge. When someone has hurt you, you might feel the urge to prove them wrong by shouting, arguing, or showing your anger openly. But true power does not come from loud words or public fights. The strongest and most meaningful revenge is quiet and unseen by many. It is the success you achieve when you rise above the pain and focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Silent success is like a calm river that flows steadily, even when storms try to shake it. It is steady progress in your life, your character, your faith, and your happiness. Instead of wasting your energy on revenge through words or anger, you use that energy to build your future. You work hard, stay patient, and trust Allah's plan. When you choose silent success, you show that the pain others caused could not stop you. It shows that their hurt was only temporary, but your strength and growth are permanent. You don't need to prove anything by fighting back, because your achievements speak louder than any argument or insult. This kind of revenge is beautiful because it benefits you and those around you. When you succeed quietly, you inspire others without saying a word. You give hope to people who are hurting. You show them that the best answer to pain is patience, hard work, and faith. Allah honors those who stay patient and work hard even in difficult times. He promises to raise the status of those who trust Him and keep trying. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself faced many difficulties and hurt, but he never wasted his energy on shouting or fighting for revenge. Instead, he focused on his mission with silence and strength, and his success changed the world forever. Remember, the loudest revenge is not in words or fights. It is in your calmness, your achievements, and your happiness. It is in living a life full of faith, kindness, and success. When you do this, you do not only get your revenge, you gain the greatest rewards from Allah. So focus on your silent success, work on yourself every day, be patient, stay humble, and trust that Allah will make your victory clear. Your silent success is the loudest and most beautiful revenge anyone can ever have. 5. Revenge through self-respect. When someone hurts you, it is natural to feel anger and want to get back at them. But true revenge is not about causing pain to others. The best kind of revenge is built on self-respect. It means standing tall, keeping your dignity, and refusing to let anyone break your spirit. Self-respect is the quiet power that no one can take away. When you respect yourself, you don't allow others to treat you badly or make you feel less than you are. You show that your value does not depend on what others say or do. Instead, it comes from knowing who you are and trusting in your worth. This kind of revenge is stronger than any fight or argument. It is about controlling your emotions and not letting pain push you into harmful actions. When you choose self-respect, you protect your heart and your soul. You show that no matter what happened, you are still proud, confident, and full of honor. Revenge through self-respect means you do not lower yourself to the level of those who hurt you. You don't answer hate with hate. Instead, you rise above and show kindness or silence. This is the real victory because it protects your character and keeps your heart pure. When you respect yourself, you also encourage others to respect you. People will notice your calm and dignity even in tough times. This respect is a quiet but powerful revenge, because it proves that their hurtful actions failed to break you. Self-respect also means setting boundaries. It means knowing when to say no, when to step away, and when to protect your peace. Sometimes, the best revenge is removing yourself from harmful situations and focusing on your growth and happiness. Many people waste their energy trying to get back at those who hurt them through anger or gossip. But these actions often hurt themselves more. True revenge through self-respect is peaceful. It is about showing strength through patience, dignity, and faith in Allah. Remember, your self-respect is a treasure. Guard it carefully. It is the best way to overcome pain and turn hurt into power. When you keep your honor intact, you have already won the greatest battle. So, whenever someone tries to hurt you, respond with self-respect. Stand firm in your values and trust that Allah's support will keep you strong. This is the best revenge you can have. A heart full of dignity and a life full of peace. 6. Don't waste your time on hate. Hate is a heavy burden that weighs down the heart and mind. When someone hurts you, it is easy to let hate grow inside. You might feel angry and want to hold on to that hate as a way to protect yourself. But in reality, hate only harms you more than anyone else. It steals your peace, energy, and happiness. Imagine carrying a heavy stone every day. That stone makes you tired and slows you down. Hate is like that stone. The more you hold on to it, the heavier your heart becomes. You lose focus on your goals and your good qualities. You become trapped in negativity. Allah wants us to live with kindness and forgiveness. The Quran reminds us that those who forgive and let go of hatred are beloved to Allah. When you waste your time on hate, you lose the chance to grow, heal, and find peace. Instead, when you let go of hate, you free yourself to live a better life. Wasting your time on hate also means you miss the blessings around you. Life is too short to be filled with anger and resentment. Instead, use your time to build your dreams, help others, and improve yourself. When you focus on good, you invite happiness and success into your life. Remember, holding on to hate hurts your body and soul. It can cause stress, sadness, and loneliness. But when you let go of hate, your heart feels lighter. You sleep better, think clearer, and live more fully. 7. Patience makes you a winner. Life is full of challenges. Sometimes people around us hurt our feelings, treat us unfairly, or cause us pain. It is in these moments that patience becomes the most powerful tool we have. Patience is not just waiting quietly. It is waiting with faith and trust that things will get better. Patience is what turns struggles into victories. When someone hurts you, the first feeling is often sadness or anger. You want to react quickly and get back at them. But the one who wins in life is the person who holds their patience, controls their anger, and stays calm. Patience helps you see beyond the hurt and focus on a brighter future. It gives you strength to keep going, no matter how hard things seem. The Quran tells us that patience is a quality loved by Allah. He promises great rewards to those who stay patient through trials. This shows us that patience is not a weakness, but a great sign of strength and faith. When you are patient, you are showing your trust in Allah's plan. You are telling the world and yourself that you will not be defeated by problems or hurt. Patience also helps you avoid mistakes. When you react in anger or frustration, you may say or do things you regret later. But when you are patient, you give yourself time to think clearly and choose the best action. This wisdom helps you avoid hurting others or yourself. Being patient also shows maturity and self-control. It makes others respect you because they see that you do not easily lose your temper. People who are patient become leaders in their families, communities, and workplaces. Their calmness inspires others to be patient too. Patience is not always easy. Sometimes waiting feels like suffering. But remember that every moment of patience brings you closer to victory. It brings you closer to Allah's pleasure and the happiness you deserve. When you are patient with those who hurt you, you take away their power over you. You do not let their actions destroy your peace. Instead, you build your strength and keep moving forward. This is the mark of a true winner. So, when life becomes difficult and people hurt you, hold on to patience. Be calm, pray, and trust that Allah's help is near. Patience will make you a winner in this life and the next. Your patience is your victory. Thank you so much for watching this video on Deen Explorers. Remember, true strength comes from patience, forgiveness, and self-respect. When you choose the best revenge, the kind that lifts you higher, those who hurt you will realize their mistakes and seek your forgiveness. Never let pain control your heart. Instead, let faith guide your steps toward peace and success. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, please like it, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful lessons from Islam. May Allah bless you with patience and strength in every test you face.